Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 749. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below. And of course, ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers so I can have access to offering channel memberships. And I'm, just focusing on the milestone of 200 subscribers to reach that 500 subscriber goal. So if you do decide to help me out in reaching that goal, thank you very much. So starting with the number 749, interpreting that number. The number 7, I'm feeling a strong energy here of learning. Someone here might crave knowledge or wisdom, spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom. This energy feels a little more mystical, is the best way that I can explain it. I am listening to a meditation right now while doing this reading because it helps me focus and connect with my intuition and my senses, And it's a third eye chakra. I think it's an activation meditation. I can't really tell because my phone screen is so messed up. But you might be really, I feel like your intuition is leading you in some sort of pursuit of learning, whether it's through college, healing, some other way that is more, well, I was going to say more unique, but we all have unique things about us. But of course, there's always exceptions. The number 4 is about stability. I feel like there's something here about your intuition teaching you about or how to have a sense of stability even among the instability. A consistent sense of trust and faith within yourself, in the universe, and what is possible for you. Your light deserves to be recognized, and you deserve to have more light in your life. Someone here might also feel really led by a sense of purpose, which is making me think of the number 9. So, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. Confirmation there of that strong sense of purpose for somebody. I really feel like this meditation I'm listening to is making me feel some type of way, but I do believe everything happens for a reason, because when I listen to one, I play the first one that's in my recommended feed. So, definitely trust even more that everything happens for a reason. I think the number 333 is significant for somebody, which I do associate with communication and expressing yourself, your throat chakra. I feel like your purpose is about learning how to use your voice and help in creating a world that makes room for everybody to be heard and treated with fairness and maybe even dignity. That first with treating yourself that way, with fairness and dignity. Be honest with yourself, not only about your wrongs and everything, but also about when things are not actually your fault, or, the universe also doesn't want you to think that it's trying to punish you. It's trying to challenge you, but in a way to help you unlock your potential and your power, some sort of wisdom or knowledge here. that you feel drawn to. Maybe there's like an ancient type of feeling here. It's an interesting feeling, and I just saw the number 456 on the timer, which is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. I don't know if you believe in that. I definitely do. Maybe there's more confirmation for somebody with that. But adding up these numbers now, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 9 is 20, 2 plus 0 is 2. So in numerology, for me, the way that I interpret it, I just got distracted by a notification on my phone. Maybe you're feeling distracted. Let me think for a second. So the number 2. This number is about balance. It's been coming through a lot recently in the form of someone needing to bring more light into their life, but in a way that you can actually do, like something that you do have control over, that you do have the power to do, and it's going to be through the way that you think, the way that you look at yourself. Do you only look at your negatives and your weaknesses, or do you also acknowledge and appreciate your light and your strengths? Because we all have both. We're all just gray matter. It's funny because I recently thought about, like, this came through about like a gray area, which really makes me think, you know, using your intuition is even more important. In a situation where there are unknowns, you might feel called to use your instincts, or to lead with your instincts. The number 2 can also be confirmation that something needs to be let go. And lately I've been getting these messages that there needs to be self-doubt. You need to release self-doubt. I feel like someone here is hypercritical of themselves. You need to give yourself the same level of care that you do others. You know, make sure the standards you set for yourself are the same standards that you set for everybody else. Or you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. I'm just being honest. But I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a couple cards from these index cards. I'm going to use this to take a deeper look into your current situation and see what advice, guidance, or support there is from the universe. And your spirit guides, your ancestors might want to pop through. You know, I was connecting with people's ancestors a little bit recently. I still feel kind of drawn to the deck, but I felt called to use these index cards today. We have I Hate the Silence. That's interesting, because talking about the throat chakra, using your voice, someone here is not communicating. Yep. I feel like I'm really struggling right now. Whoever's watching this, it's really, really important that you prioritize your voice, but also taking time to yourself when you need to. You might feel really called to just focus on you, you know, and sustaining yourself, self-preservation. I feel like the guidance here is to ask yourself if you are uncomfortable with the silence. You might want to look deeper into that. Maybe there's something there to learn that could offer you more stability. I really think reflection in general, is going to remind you of stability, because thinking of the number 9, that's also on the Hermit card in Tarot, and I always feel the Hermit card with the number 9 because of that. And the Hermit is about reflection. So if you feel called to reflect, to learn, maybe to heal a little bit, there's confirmation here for that. If you're struggling right now, ask yourself, how can I support myself right now with what I have and with what is within my control? And just like surprises, silence isn't always a bad thing.